Hello and welcome to Misery Plays. My name is Brendan and today we are playing Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo was developed by Polis Entertainment and published by Sony Computer Entertainment in 1997 for the PlayStation console. It shipped 10.85 million copies worldwide as of March 2013, making it the best-selling PlayStation game. It scored an average of 95% in game rankings, making it the highest rated racing video game of all time. This game has 11 tracks and 140 cars to choose from. So, let's begin by doing the licenses. There are 3 licenses to do. We will start, well, with the first one. B license here. Starting and stopping. Is it? Or is that just going into basics of cornering? I think it's going into basics of cornering. That's not great. I haven't even learned how to start and stop the car yet. Never mind asking me to try and turn the car. Yep, it has gone into basics of cornering. Well, let's start with this one then. Accelerate away from the starting point, down the straight, go around the first corner, and then go through the finishing gate on top of the hill in front of you. Try and keep a smooth racing line. You fail if you go off the track. We're driving a Mitsubishi GTO and we have 25 seconds. Well, we passed. Brilliant. Not as bad a start as I thought. Game does seem a little loud from my end. That's why I didn't bother even saying anything, because it was quite noisy. I don't think I could even hear myself think over that. A loud car, the Mitsubishi GTO. A very loud car. But we were able to, successfully complete that, which is great. And try session 6. Let's try session 1. Let's go to the beginning where we were supposed to start. Does it? You have to push X on that. I don't think the menu navigation is actually that confusing. I just have not played this game in years. I haven't played this game since I was a kid. So we are to accelerate away from the start and come to a complete stop 1,000 meters away. You fail if you overrun or if you exceed the time limit. We're driving a Mazda de Mayo, also called a Mazda 121, and we have 36 seconds. 36 seconds for a Mazda de Mayo to do a kilometer. Wow, that does not rev well. It's a bit slow, this Mazda. Shouldn't have started off with the Mitsubishi GTO. I'm going to be a little bit harsh and say the graphics have not aged well on this game. I know it's a little harsh, but they haven't. Let's try from here. Okay, I'm in there. Right, okay. First of all, it stops a lot quicker than I think it does. I'll be honest, I was kind of thinking a Mazda 121 will stop pretty badly. And you have to be all in the blue and white. I can probably rev this a bit harder than I have been. Go to 7,500 RPM. Pretty good revving, actually. I mean, it doesn't sound that great, but the rev's high. That's impressive. It is biblically slow though. Well, I passed. I'll be honest, I have done a lot better than that before. Does it actually matter if you get bronze, silver or gold? Like, do you actually unlock cars or... We're driving the Mitsubishi GTO again. Same thing, but we've got 27 seconds to go. The Mitsubishi GTO revs just as high as the little Mazda. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, we're going a lot faster. Let's brake here. I'm stopped. It's very stopped. I was all 4 tyres on the checker. That should have counted. That really should have counted, that one. Alright, we'll try again. That's a pretty quick 0 to 1 time. That was about 6 seconds. I mean, what sort of average coupe in 1997 accelerated that quickly? Alright, at least they gave us that one. I got a silver, my first silver. Yeah, I'm not trying to gold everything. I have golded everything years ago, but I'm not trying to do that now. That was, I mean, I had that saved back on my memory card back on PlayStation 1. Accelerate away from the starting point, down the straight, go around the corner and go through the finishing gate. Okay, we're driving a Honda CRX Del Sol and we've got 30 seconds. Another high revving car. This one's 8,000 RPM. I mean, we're getting a lot of cars that rev really well. I actually released that steering quite a while ago, so yeah, I released the steering quite a while ago, so that it's taken that long to straighten up is a bit of a worry. Basics of cornering 4. Oh, so how does the game steer? As I said, it's pretty sluggish. I did release the steering whilst I was still going through the corner and the car kept on steering until we were on the straight. So it's quite sluggish. We're driving a Silvia, so rear-wheel drive car this time. Part of the problem is you are forced to drive this on the D-pad if you're playing it on a PS3 like I am, because it does not recognize the analog sticks. Ooh. Little oversteering. It tried to come around whilst I was braking in a straight line, which not so great. Oh, I failed. How did I fail? 26 seconds. Oh, it's 26.05. Okay, we don't have to slow down that much then for that corner. 24, 25. Well, we passed, not by much, but we did pass. Alright, we've done 5, on to 6, multiple corners. Yeah, you can't balance the throttle, you can't balance the brakes. We've got to go through an S-bend in a Mitsubishi FTO, so would this one be front wheel drive? 28 seconds. Another high rever. Yes, that was definitely a fail. Okay. Do not brake before the car is settled. That is our lesson on this. Because if we brake before the car is settled, you're basically just applying maximum braking pressure and the car will not be happy. You can't do gentle braking. See? Touch the brakes there, back came out. See, the car is going to the left. I released the steering well before the car was on a straight line. You are going to have to drive this game a lot differently than you would be expecting. Multiple corners, number 2. We are using our Sylvia again. Maybe it's a little disappointing. You're just kind of expecting from the tyre. You're just expecting it to just spin and spin and spin. I mean, we are flooring it in a rear-wheel drive car. I mean, it's not like this car is short on power. I'm trying to release the steering to just get it to go straight. Just having a little bit of trouble with that. Hey, we passed that one too. I'm somewhat surprised. I thought that was pretty poor. Test for the B license. Alright, what's our test? This is a time attack of the full course of High Speed Ring. Start from a stationary position, complete a lap using a Mazda MX-5, 1 minute and 22 seconds. And of course, the MX-5 brakes high as well. I'm wondering what's going to be one of the lowest revving cars in this game. Does the original Gran Turismo have muscle cars? We will have to find out. Maybe we win a prize car, maybe we won't. If we don't, then we have to go off and buy a car. And hopefully we can get something a bit interesting. Oh, there's another left turn. No map, no idea how tight these corners are. I'm kind of going off memory from when I was a kid. That was a long time ago. So, oh, way over brake there. I've lost too much speed. I don't know if we'll be able to make it now. This is a wide turn. Try feathering the throttle on this back one. Is this the final turn? It is. Okay, MX-5, keep the power on. 19, 20, 21, failed. Oh, I slowed down way too much on that first. No, not the first turn, but that sort of medium speed corner. There is not a lot of margin for error on this game, I have noticed. Either that or I'm just a lot worse at it than I remember being. I mean, that is true as well. I am a lot worse at this game than I used to be. I've been spoiled by modern video games. One thing I have noticed is kind of the only noise you're really getting on this game is your car. I mean, we've got the engine and exhaust, bit of tire squeal, and that's it. It just kind of makes the environments feel, I guess, a little dead, like there's nothing really here. I mean, look, we're driving past crowds of people and nothing. No noises at all. Have we made it this time? Yes. We've made it quite well. And we got a silver. How joyous. B license acquired. And that's it. No prize car. So let's go take a look at what cars we can get. And hopefully we'll get something a little bit interesting. Can we go to race, see what sort of cars we need? So, Gran Turismo League, Sunday Cup, information. So you can pretty much drive whatever car you want in that. Special events. Front wheel drive, lightweight. What's lightweight? I mean, these would be like Kai cars or something, right? Does it? Doesn't say entry requirements. Maybe they don't have entry requirements. Maybe you can just bring whatever you want in. Time trials, spot races. No license required, try out these races for fun and to learn. So there's not a whole lot of races. Yeah, a lot less than there used to be. Or, not used to be, than what we're used to in more modern Gran Turismo games. New car. Can I get an Aston Martin? No. Can't afford it. But there's a DB7! I think that was on the Need for Speed high stakes game I played last time. Mazdas. Mazda Lantis. What's that? Haven't. Oh, that's a Mazda 323. Or what we call 323. I think it was it called a 323 coupe or hatch? We could afford an RX-7 or an MX-5. There's not much to choose from. Chrysler, they should have some good cars, hopefully. Yes, the Dodge Viper. Oh, I will be looking forward to getting that. How come it's in Chrysler and not Dodge? I mean, hang on, did I miss something? Was there? No, so the only cars they have here are Dodges. I mean, what's this concept car? That looks like whatever it is, it's based on a Viper. So, how come they didn't just call it Dodge? Why did they call it Chrysler? TVR? Okay. Cerberus and two Griffiths. Don't see those in too many games. Toyota. We can afford nothing. No new cars. I'm guessing we're having to buy used. So the Chase is not in many games. I do seem to remember there was the Toyota Chaser in one of the V8 supercar race driver games, probably also called Toca Race Driver in other markets. May have even just been called Race Driver somewhere. Ooh, special model. It's a racing Supra. And used cars, can we afford anything used? We can. We could buy a Toyota Corolla AE86. I don't think those things would be going that cheap now. If this were a drifting game, yes, it's not a drifting game, so there's no point. Ah, this would be an old Supra. Yep. Is it turboed? Some of these were turboed. Can we see? Yes, it's got a turbo. Oh, that's definitely interesting then. Oh, I mean, it said it right in the name. Supra GT Turbo. I should have read that. Why are these ones more expensive? 236 horsepower, 250. Oh, I went on the wrong car. Same power, same weight, no idea why it's cheaper. But that's good, that gives us more money for upgrades. Mitsubishi. Do we have any interesting Mitsubishis? The VR4 Galant. Again, not a car that's in many games. Not a car that's in many games. Special model. It will be a racing GTO 4-wheel drive. And used cars, you could buy a Mirage. I mean, I'll be honest, I do want to buy it because it's called the Cyborg. A Mitsubishi Mirage Cyborg. What makes it a Cyborg? Do we have any information on it? Cyborg R was classified as a sports model in 1993. I mean, it'd probably be pretty easy to drive, it's front wheel drive, but then also it's just a small front wheel drive Mitsubishi. Civics, Accord, Prelude, Civic Accord, Prelude, Integra and NSX, so nothing that's, you know, particularly unique to this game. You could buy a CRX Del Sol, a Civic, or a Prelude. The Prelude with VTEC is cheaper. 197 horsepower, 1290 kilos. I'll be honest, I am tempted by that Prelude with VTEC. Special model Racing NSX. From Chevrolet. Probably be a Corvette in there somewhere. Yep. 2 Corvettes and a Camaro. Not a lot of choice for the European and American cars. Nothing we can afford there. Special model will be a Rally Subaru. Yep. And then finally, from Nissan. Come on, there's got to be something interesting here. Primera, I remember this being the Toka Touring Car version of this in the first Toka Touring Car game. Other than that, I probably seen it in a few Gran Turismos, and that's it. Special model GTR. And from used cars, you could buy a $3,000 Nissan Silvia. Well, I will be honest, I am really tempted by the Supra from Toyota. $6,300, and you get 236 horsepower and it weighs 1,550 kilos. Do we have a power to weight? No. I would have to calculate that. And it looks like it'd be somewhere around 150 horsepower per ton. My maths could be way off. Oh, Honda. And we're looking for the VTEC one, which is $2,000 more expensive. And it actually looks like it's got a pretty similar power to weight ratio. Yep, pretty similar. Not much difference there. Sporty Prelude. Yeah, we're going to go for this. We're going to get the VTEC Prelude. Will I buy? Yes. Yes, I will. I have bought. Great. Well, that is where we are going to end. For this episode, we've just bought a Honda Prelude. Now we're going to go and race it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.